Man, what's going on with you guys, man? Welcome to the channel, man. Hopefully everything is straight with y'all. And what we finna get into today is we're gonna talk about how to know if a woman is feeling you like that. This is super important because we all wanna know how she feel about us, right? Because we don't wanna waste our time. We don't wanna get strung along. But again, a lot of times us men, the better a woman looks, we can't get past the looks. You know what I'm saying? We let that blind us. But what you gotta understand is women show you with their actions how they really feel about you. So I got a list that I put together, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, this is all assuming that you have been out with her at least one time, minimum of one time, or you didn't met up with her or whatever. You didn't seen her in person one time, right? Because before any of that, it really don't matter. But the first sign is she's not initiating contact, right? So we all know, like in the beginning, when you first meet a woman, I already know I'm gonna have to be the one to hit you up, set the date, because that shows initiative. It shows that I'm a leader. What you'll see often is when a woman is not interested in you, after the date, you really won't hear nothing from her. I know guys like Corey Wayne say, you know, after the date, wait about 6-7 days, hit her up for the next date. I think that's cool, right? After the first date, if I don't hear nothing from you and I gotta hit you up to set the next date, you get one time, right? I'll do that one time. But after that second date, if I still, like, if you're not just hitting me with the, hey, how's your day going? Or you're not hitting me up at all, I'm gonna chalk it up to the game. Because what you gotta understand is I know when a woman is interested in me, she's gonna reach out to me. She's gonna call me or randomly FaceTime me or text me. So when she's not doing that, instead of having my mind wondering like, damn, does she like me? Or you thinking about her, you trying to think about what you did wrong and all these different things, don't even worry about that. Keep it pushing. Because when she likes you, she will initiate contact. And also too, women will try to hit you with the, oh, I'm not a good communicator, I'm a bad texter, but she's not a bad texter for the dude she likes. You know what I'm saying? She's not a bad communicator to him. People are only bad communicators to people they don't like. Because if it's somebody that if it was Breezy, you know, or Drizzy, or whoever, right? If it was any one of them, do you think she's gonna be terrible with the communication then? So that's what you gotta think about. If it was her celebrity crush, would she be terrible with reaching out, texting, communicating? Would she be terrible with it then? Or she's just terrible with it with you? That's what you gotta ask yourself. All right, the next sign that she ain't really feeling you like that is when you reach out to set a date or to set a time to meet up, she doesn't give you her exact availability. And you could have had a good date with the woman or whatever, and then after the first date, you call her maybe like 3-4 days after the date to set another date. And it's kind of like, oh, you know, I gotta check my schedule and I got a lot going on. And all of a sudden she can't make time. But a week ago, she was letting you know like, yeah, I'm free Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday. But now it's like, my schedule's kind of up in the air. I'm gonna get back and let you know. Once you hear that from a woman, she's not that interested. She didn't move on. And it's a reality that sucks because you're like, dang, what happened? But you can't spend time focusing on that. You gotta get back to the craft, get back to the women who do rock with you, get back to the gym. Anytime something in my life happens, and I just had something crazy happen to me recently, I always get back to, you know, my mom was like, man, just get back in the gym. Just do this, take your mind off of it. I always get back to what I need to do every day, the gym, making content, getting to this money, you know what I'm saying, focusing on myself. At the end of the day, your craft will never leave you. Your craft will never forsake you. You know what I'm saying? Your craft won't hit you with oh, I'm not available today. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, your craft ain't gonna never leave you. Because straight up, man, if a woman don't want me, I don't want no woman who don't want me. If you don't wanna be around me, that's all good, man. You doing me a favor. You really doing me a favor. Because if you can't make yourself available for me, why do I even wanna struggle and try to get you to be on my corner, be on my team? I'm good. You go deal with somebody else. So the next thing will be, maybe she does set a date, right? She's cool with going on another date with you, right? But then she doesn't allow you to lead. And what I mean by that is you may say, hey, because remember in the beginning, you want to keep the investment low. I got to see you're interested. So maybe you say, hey, it's the second or third date. You like, let's go bowling. And she's like, oh, nah, how about this rooftop bar? Or how about this 5-star restaurant? I want to go get some dinner. I want to go out to eat. As soon as she starts talking like that, she ain't that interested. She's only interested now in the resources and your attention. So once a woman tries to change the plans or, hey, can we do this instead? That's when you can kind of say, you know what? It's all good. I appreciate your time, but I'm good. But hey, a lot of times we put up with it. Why? Because she got a fat ass and she looked good. We put up with it because it's the only girl we're dealing with. We're coming from a scarcity mindset and we put up with it. We say, okay, let's go to the rooftop bar. And then after that, you never see her again. The last sign to know, you know what I'm saying, if a woman's not really rocking with you or feeling you like that is she starts going hot and cold. And what I mean by hot and cold is like you may be texting her back and forth and she, you know, y'all hitting each other back within reasonable time, and then she'll go ghost for 3-4 hours. And then you try to set a date, but then she don't respond to that message and she waits the next day and say, hey, I gotta figure out what my schedule is type of deal. And then she tries to change the topic, but what you doing? Like when a woman starts playing that hot and cold game where you can't just get a hold on, you know what I'm saying, of making something specific with her or setting up a date, then it's time to go. As soon as she start playing the hot and cold game, it's time to go. Because at this point, she's just playing with you. She's toying with you. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to get you to overcommit. She's trying to get you to do more. And when a woman is doing that, she don't really want you like that. She playing games. And if you participate in a woman's game, then that's when the games get worse. You got to know what you want as a man, right? You got to know what you want. You got to understand that you have to have standards for yourself, and you got to understand how to watch women's actions. Women's actions will tell you everything you need to know. You got to watch what they do. It doesn't matter about what they saying or what they said on the date or what they text you. It's about what they're actually doing. What are they actually doing? Because a woman is going to do what she wants to do when she wants to do it. And that's what you got to understand. There's no changing that. So if a woman is not in your operation, in cooperation with your operation, shout out to Ron Wills, then it's time to go. And that's why vetting is so important, because a woman's actions is going to tell you everything you need to know. Everything. I promise you. So these things that I listed are very important to put into your arsenal, because they'll help you identify the ones that are faking it versus the ones that really want to be about it type of deal. So, all right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. Guys, make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm gone.